Alright everybody, this is the start of part 1 of the Colonial 1 from Battlestar Galactica. Last weekend I washed all the parts. She's ready to go. Front here I got all the engine parts. Back here is the main ship, top and bottom. I will light this kit up. A lot of detail. Thumbs up to Mobius models. Rest of the Colonial 1 right there, as you can see. I'm going to dry fit the parts tonight, see how it turns out, and film that as well. I did pick this up from Paragraphics. It's the window templates. Also has some parts for the engines. I'll probably use those as well. And the windows for the front and back, the Colonial 1. Probably use these instead of the clear parts. In the instructions it shows you don't have to use any heat on this to make it flexible. It should work with the way the model's shaped. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a try. Paints I'm going to use is acrylic, Tamiya light blue XF23. It almost looks like a gray. Top part of the ship I'm going to use white X-2. And then on the engines I'm going to use Model Masters 4754 dark gray, and I may also use a little gunmetal. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here with the Colonial 1. Take the parts off the tree, dry fit it, see how that looks, and film that as well. Figured I'd share this with everybody, and everybody have a good day. Alright everybody, back on the Colonial 1, I dry fitted the ship together, the conning tower and main part of the ship. Went together well. Very little bit of the seam is showing. I'm impressed with the way it went together. Looks pretty good. The next step I'm going to do is use the window templates. The instructions here are pretty cool. Shows you where everything goes. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'll have to take the model apart to do this. I'm going to do a section at a time. It's all numbered from 1 through 4 for to drill out the windows. I'll start this section here first and move my way back. I'm going to go ahead here and get started. I figured I'd share this with everybody on what I'm doing with the Colonial 1, and everybody have a good day. Alright everybody, back on the Colonial 1. I have the first window template mounted onto the model. I'm using some standard painter's tape, and I'm going to use 2 drill bits, and I'm going to go ahead and get started here and drill out the windows. I'm going to use my handheld drill here at low speed, and I'll see how that turns out. The template looks pretty cool. It fits perfect on the model, and I'm just going to take my time and drill the windows out. I'll see first how the small drill bit works. I might not have to use this one here, but I'm going to go ahead and get started here. I figured I'd share this with everybody, and when the first section is done, I'll go ahead and film that too, see what the windows look like, and everybody have a good day. Alright everybody, back on my Colonial 1. This is April 25th, Saturday night. Yesterday I worked on the windows in the front of the Colonial. You can see right here, I drilled those all out and they turned out pretty nice. I have a few more sections to go on this side here and up in here to drill out. I got my homework ahead of me here, getting the windows all taken care of. There's a closer look. I have my tools, I have my files, I have my X-Acto knife, and my drill. I'm going to go ahead and get started here and hitting these windows here and hopefully get this section out tonight and work on some more of the windows tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have all the windows out on this by tomorrow, sometime tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here. Figured I'd share this with everybody on the Colonial 1, and everybody have a good day. Alright everybody, back on my Colonial 1. This is Sunday night, April 26th. I finally finished with the windows. A little bit of a tedious job, but I got them all done. Looks pretty good. Bring them up here to the light. It's going to look pretty good once I get this down to the spray booth next weekend. I'll primer it up and light block it. I use my X-Acto knife to shape out the windows with after I drilled them. The cutting tower, I finished that up too. Got the windows all done. Looks pretty good. The other side. Also did the engine. Drilled that out. Ready for lighting. After, of course, I primer it and light block it. And then wanted to share a little tip with everybody. Get the camera down here. When you're using your drill bits and you get the plastic on the drill bit, it's kind of hard to get off. And my little tip I like to share with everybody is you just take a thin piece of wood, right there, and you just turn it on, roll through it, and it cleans the drill bit, cleans it really nice. Let me try that again. There we go. Drill bit's all clean by just running it through some wood. Figured I'd share that little tip with everybody. Get back down here with the Colonial 1. So next weekend I'm going to take it down to the spray booth, primer it, light block it, get it ready for lighting. I'll probably use some LED tape for this one, and I'll have the probably flickering effect for the engines. So I'm going to call this a wrap with part 1 of the Colonial 1, and everybody have a good day.